That's how the strategy works every single trade, right?
When you sell something, what happens? You bring money in, right?
Stay smart, stay ready, stay profitable.
All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Profit Panel. And I see we got some first-timers in here, so welcome in. We got just a wonderful editorial session lined up for you guys to kick things off. And man, just what a way to start off the week, with a nice pump up and then some more follow through today. If you guys attended the Evening Edge last night, you'll know that we called this. We knew this was going to happen. So hopefully you banked. If not, that's okay. Just make sure you guys are at the Evening Edge as well. Now, while we have a few folks in here and the room is building up, make sure that you add the Profit Panel to your calendar. Okay. We don't want you guys to miss a single episode. There's a link right down in the announcements, down in the bottom. It says never miss a show. If you click on that link, it'll take you right to your Google Calendar. So yeah, hey, either way, it's a good day, right? See if we can get another leg up after hours, even though CoreWeave earnings were not that good. And there were some stocks that were down today. The S&P legged up, which was amazing. We love to see it. We love to see those nice upward moves. And I'd love to see the market continue to take some all-time highs. So today, kind of on the schedule, we're going to talk about some potential debit spreads, I believe. Potentially. It's also Wave Trader Tuesdays, which I know a lot of you are here from the Wave software. Yeah, so Dan's, this is going to be like a Wave Trader session. Alex will have it up on his chart. I was actually going to do the same thing here in the beginning. But I also have to remember that we've got some people that are going to be joining us very shortly, and I have to make sure that they can make it into here and everything goes smooth on that end. So, welcome in, Susan. Glad it's your first time. Frank, welcome in. Go Blue. Are you talking about the Royals? I'm just kidding. Probably not the Royals. Oh, yeah, that's, here's the thing. I've said it before, probably randomly on the Profit Panel, but analysts, whenever they sell stuff or hedge funds, they mark stuff as like a sell. You just got to ignore that stuff, Like when they downgrade a stock, that just means they're buying it, Come on now. Just teasing. Okay. So we talked about earnings yesterday. We didn't really find any earnings that we were going to play. We talked about playing BBAI. That was one I played. I played ASTS as well, super light. I think I lost $10 on that. But I did play BBAI, and that was really nice. I woke up and those calls were in the money. So that was good. Those were from the scanner as well, the free ride scanner, and it certainly was a free ride. Now, let's pull up the original wave indicator here. And I can't see the chat, so just bear with me for a moment. Share the screen. Give you guys my Thinkorswim. There's that. Boom. Okay, so kind of just taking a look at the SPY here today. Looking really, really good. We kind of pulled back some, and then we ended up bouncing a level that I actually had marked for a while. It was this level here. No. Yep, this level right here. And it's actually, it's technically invalidated, but this zone right here, very powerful. We bounced that today nicely. So that was lovely to see. Now we're trying to push higher again. So we already broke above yesterday's highs. So we're going to mark that. And as you guys can see on the 15-minute, the wave indicator printed a beautiful call signal, as well as down here. So, once again, I was kind of going over the wave indicator, teaching some people how to use it the other day on the evening edge. And when it's green like this, right? Because you can see it goes from red down to green. When it's green like this, you normally don't necessarily want to take the put. You'd be better off taking puts when it's red, right? Because you want to go with the trend. Obviously, you're going to be able to trade this in your own way, but that's the way I would do it, as somebody who's used it and had some experience with it. So the SPY's kind of struggling to break this level here, this 683 level. Love to see if we can push higher. It'd be amazing. But yeah, this is the wave indicator, guys. I'm sure you guys have been hearing a lot about it, the wave software. So let me pull up the chat here. What's up, Devin? Dank, how are you? Oh, yes, Hopium. I totally forgot. Today is also the Marine Corps' birthday. For any Marines out there, we love you. And then also for any veterans out there, we thank you for your service. I was also in the military. I would consider myself a veteran. I did 2 years. I'm not going to try to say that I was a big vet or anything crazy, but I was in. Yeah. All right. Well, it looks like we've got Jeff and Alex with us now, and we have a dip. What is going on here? We've got a different Alex than I've normally ever seen. We have Dark Alex. So here's Dark Alex. Gotta bring him on. We'll bring on Jeff, and then we have a special guest today. So for everybody who's regular on the Profit Panel, please give a warm welcome to JD. JD, welcome in, my friend.
Hello, hello.
What's
Thank
up?
you.
To have you back.
Where do you live, JD?
Well, I'm in Tucson, Arizona right now, but my home base is Minneapolis.
Nice.
Minneapolis.
Looks nice and warm where you are. It's cold. That's why I have my hoodies on. So I figured
Yeah,
I'd become Dark
the
Alex
polar
today.
vortex has hit much of the country. I saw that. Sunny and 80 degrees here, so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, I'm in Mobile, right on the Gulf Coast, and I can't remember the last time I saw 29 degrees in November. So,
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's chilly there.
yeah,
That's crazy. It's cold. It's that cold. It was 15 degrees this morning.
wow. Yeah.
No.
Well, tomorrow is supposed to be 79, 80. So, I mean, this doesn't last long down here, but it just kind of snapped on us and it'll be gone here before you know it.
Let me see what my weather's supposed to be. Tomorrow it is supposed to be 56.
What is snowing in Myrtle Beach? I thought I saw something on that on the
Was
news
it?
on the Weather Channel. I think it was like flurrying.
Well, Tucson gets snow. I know Tucson gets snow. They're high enough, don't they, JD?
Sorry, I was just clicking on a link to the chat so I don't miss anything.
There you go.
Say that again. Sorry.
I said Tucson does get snow, does it not?
Yeah, we do here in December, January. It can get down into the 30s at night for sure. But I mean, it never sticks. And there are mountains. We're surrounded by mountains.
Right.
Mountains get a lot of snow. It's pretty.
I bet so.
I got married in Sedona.
Beautiful place.
Very beautiful place.
It is pretty, man.
It's better than getting married in Jericho and looking straight down.
Yeah. Where's Jericho?
Jericho is just across from Sedona, really. But it is straight up to Jericho and straight down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, it's yeah. Sedona's one of my favorite small towns, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's really pretty around there.
I don't know if I could live there. There's probably too many crazy crystal people, but it's very nice to it's very nice to visit.
So what's up with all the calls on NBIS and it's getting tanked off?
Dude, I don't know. It might be some reversal here. I'm kind of hesitant though, because the last time we did NBI. Oh, hey, silver's pumping, Sean. You got out? Let me see what I'm at. I might get out soonish as well. Ooh, 23%, and it's pumping. Are we breaking over the highs? Actually, let me go ahead and share my screen here. So hey, Jamie, we do. I mean, today, every day is kind of something different. No hard and fast rules, to be honest, but we are doing wave indicator stuff today, which is this indicator I built.
I love it. I'm a surfer, so
dude, someone said that, man. That's awesome. How did you? If your home base is in Minneapolis or Wisconsin?
Yeah, so when I was 18, now a long time ago, in the early '80s, I got in my '75 Chevy Nova and 3 on the tree and headed out west. I ended up at UCLA and
oh, nice.
And then I stayed there. So it ended up being kind of a love-hate. When you live 7 miles from your office and it takes you 45 minutes to drive to work, that grates on you.
Yeah, dude. I went out to LA in September, and the traffic I was surprised that it was actually as bad as people talked about it being. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if I left the house or apartment at that time, if I left any time after 7 o'clock in the morning, it was an 8 o'clock arrival. Yeah. 7 miles. I could literally walk there faster.
Wow, that's amazing.
Crazy. Yeah, so I grew up on the beach, but on the East Coast. So I was mainly longboarding, but I did grow up surfing.
Oh, that's awesome!
But not as good sets as the West Coast for sure. Because a good day was like 4-footers.
Okay.
Thigh highs.
Yeah,
chest highs were great.
Los Angeles, I mean, as you know, Santa Monica was kind of where I hung out, and it was great for beginners, which is what I was and still am.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely
pure amateur.
So, yeah. It's fun though. I miss it. I haven't surfed. I surfed last summer in North Carolina. It was the first time I had done it in years. Which North Carolina actually has really good waves.
I went to grad school in North Carolina, and I did get out to Wilmington a couple times.
Yeah, that's where I was. I was visiting my buddy down there.
Yeah, nice.
Shannon. We were talking about BB. So you got a quick 100% on that, Shannon, even with the volatility or theta collapse from earnings.
Yeah, those calls were in the money this morning.
That's so cool.
It was up like 18%. Just a modest 18%.
Yeah, and it sold off. It sold off really a lot today. I was looking at it earlier.
Yeah.
But man, wow, that's great. Shannon, what'd you take? What were those calls? I forget. Thank you, QQQ.
Weren't it like $6.50? $6? I can't remember.
They were cheap.
Yeah. Oh, Monster, we got out. Hey, folks, I sent out the exit for Monster. We got like 18% on it. But it hit the profit target line. This is what I'm telling you, folks. So look, this is the exact perfect. I'm glad this one was such a perfect example of this. So actually on the wave indicator, it got printed out. It got printed out on Friday, which is why we entered it Friday. However, it did sell off after getting printed, so the call disappeared, but then it came back yesterday. So a lot of people got in yesterday. And look, this is what I'm telling you. Profit target lines printed out for you. Look, it's hitting the profit target line right now. So I actually sent out an exit alert to everyone at like 18. I think we got like just 20 or just under 20. But yeah. Congrats, folks. Congrats. Who won on that one? I think we got a couple of people won on that one. Let me know.
It looks like you also traded it to the short side, so you're agnostic directionally with your waves.
Yeah, I personally didn't, but you can. Because some of these past signals wouldn't have been great. They didn't really hit the profit target line. I mean, you still would have made a little bit of money potentially.
Okay.
But this one, because like the profit target line was down here for these.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
I'm just looking at the entries or potential entries.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the wave, right? Riding the waves up and riding them down. We can do both sides, which is really cool. Love it, love it, love it. Dan's, I can't tell you what to do, my man. I tell you, I did exit. I will say to everyone, I sent out an exit alert. I'm out of the position myself. If you choose to hold at whatever you're at, it's on your own. You're in wilderness territory, so just take make of that what you will. Okay, Dan's. 56% gain is good, though. I'll say that. No, you're good.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? 2 days, 1 day?
Okay, I can tell him, Alex.
Yeah,
I can tell him.
Okay.
I'd cash it.
Okay. Yeah.
Not financial advice, but if I had 60%, if there was like $50 on the ground in front of you, would you just pick it up or walk right on by it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Right. So it looks like we're having a little bit of a rally here. I don't know what are we at on the day on the Qs? Up, SPY, up. Government just looks like it's going to stop being shut down. Tomorrow night, I think, is the last vote. So I think that's going to be bullish, at least initially. Though it might sell off on the news. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think government opening, Jeff, JD, Blake, and everybody else, government opening bullish or bearish?
What you talking about when they pass the bill in the house?
when the government reopens, like
bearish.
I say they bump it up first and then they sell it.
That's what I'm.
I think they're going to have this little relief rally a little bit, and they're going to flip things back around and sell it back off. I think the biggest worry about the market right now, I think most people out there, news is market food. They haven't had any news for 6 weeks.
Right.
And I think they're worried that the news is not going to be as roasty and toasty as they want it to be.
Yep.
I think your unemployment stuff's going to be worse. I think your CPIs and PPIs are going to bump up a little bit. I think all that's going to happen. And I think the market's going to go, oh, crap. and they're going to start yanking it back. Now, that'll be the initial reaction. The biggest question is if let's just assume that tomorrow night it's all open again. They got these bills. It goes through January. They're all happy about that. But when do they release the news? They just next week go, well, we're going to release this much on Monday and this much on Tuesday and that much on Wednesday, or do they spread it all out? I don't know. I have no idea.
I follow this very closely, Jeff, and I have a slightly different take. First, I can tell you what'll happen is the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get the September data. So data that was compiled prior to the government shutdown, but just not released. The big issue is the October data. Is you almost are going to have this strange period where the validity of the data is going to be in question. So no matter what the numbers end up being, there's going to be a very quick counter argument to say, well, can you really base your investing decisions on data that is a little bit skeezy, if that makes sense? And so then it won't be until you get December data in January. So the reason I differ with you just slightly on kind of what's going to happen here, for starters, I actually think the numbers are going to be fantastically bullish. Owners equivalent rents were already cratering, and the outsized impact that owner equivalent rent has on CPI is likely to take those numbers, move them closer to the 2% target. That's going to reinforce the interest rate cut scenario for December. On top of that, you have seasonality trends that are extremely bullish. The market wants to go higher.
I won't disagree with the seasonality part.
But it'll be interesting. What this the Federal Reserve is the big wild card here, because for whatever reason they don't believe in a prosperity cut, and I find that nauseating and frustrating, because it hurts the very people that are struggling the most in our economy, and for whatever reason they are keeping interest rates artificially high. I'm not a big fan of political manipulation of the central bank, but I do think the nominee and now most recent governor, Stephen Miran, is correct that we're sitting on a deflationary bomb here, and the Federal Reserve is woefully behind the curve in at least lowering rates to the neutral level, and maybe the neutral level is actually going down. So it'll be interesting to see what they actually do. Unfortunately, in the speeches that they're given, they're trying to sound hawkish, and the market's reacting to that.
Yeah.
So you think, are you just saying that it's going to basically do a pump and then dump, but just on a longer timeline?
Yeah, I guess I mean, it depends. You're right, bringing up the timeline, because it depends on what is your time frame. I guess what I'm seeing is that the immediate release of data that's going to come, and it's going to be confusing, and there's, I think volatility is going to go up because of the outflow of data that's been we've been in a data vacuum. So you're going to get volatility going up. It's going to be choppy, but I do think with seasonality and the fact that the numbers are going to be very supportive for lower interest rates, that'll be bullish for stocks. But we could be in a situation where we're too late. You're already seeing some corporations like, the Chipotles and the Kavas, talking about that younger demographic is really, really struggling. The K-shaped economy, where the upper, those with the wealth are still spending, but the middle to lower classes are not spending. So, yeah, I mean, because of seasonality, we should see we really should see a strong rally. It'll probably be just an upward drift into the end of the year, because of the fears that the Fed is too late, and then they've got this nonsensical hawkish position going on right now that people are probably scratching their heads about. And then if the data comes in January, when we start getting real back to work data from December in January, that's when you're at risk for some sort of correction. But man, that's way too far down the road.
Yeah. So if the low end consumer, if consumers are hurting, bullish or bearish for Dollar General stock? Because I see this on the wave indicator, actually from your scanner, Jeff. So I use that. We got FedEx, Gilead, Ionis, some ETFs I don't really want to trade. But Dollar General just had a call printed out today. So this could be our wave trade today. But I don't know. Good, bad.
Dollar General reports, just FYI, reports earnings, I believe, in 23 days.
Yeah, that's cool for us. I mean, we're not going to hold probably more than a week.
Yeah, so you're not going to get any static from that event.
Yeah. And honestly, the profit target is only, what's this at, 103, $3 away. So let's see if we take like a, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if the economy's bad, it's like, DG is recession proof. Well, Chris, the wave is saying, let's go into it. So this is wave trader day. So I think we can probably get in for a pretty cheap trade on this puppy. So let's go ahead and
you are seeing a rotation. Away from the AI and the crypto stuff and into stocks like Dollar General.
Are we in general, like over market, the whole market?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had on my 2 Sigma scanner a number of stocks like Dollar General flash opportunities to trade to the upside. Now, Dollar General, I missed that one. That flashed. Actually, it didn't quite flash a green buy signal, but came close. And now it's already, it's rallied quite a bit off of last week's low, right?
Yeah. What's it on the deviation? Any? There's nothing on your where you do the arbitrage deviation stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, the arbitrage deviation stuff really doesn't apply to individual stocks. That's more of a macro strategy. But the 2 sigma, where we're looking at 2 standard deviations below the mean on highly rated stocks like Dollar General, where earnings are growing, revenues are growing, margins are expanding, those are the stocks we want to trade if they hit 2 standard deviations below the mean.
Dope. So I guess this probably wouldn't fit that because it's kind of solidly in like a recent range, but I am showing a shift in momentum here. Let's go ahead and figure out this trade. Hey, how many people we got on here, Blake?
Man, we're sitting right now at 335. So real quick, before we get too much further, everybody who's here right now, I know I might sound like a broken record, but I want to. Scroll down to the bottom in the announcement section. There's Alex's Telegram, there's Jeff's Telegram, and I'll post JD's Telegram in the chat for you guys so you can all go join them. But also click on that link. It says never miss a show. Add us to your Google Calendar. That's all I got.
All right. I love it. Yep. Sign up for all those. This is awesome. So my name is not Dark Alex. Actually, my name is Alex. But I was wearing a hoodie today. So I thought we could switch it up a little bit. I'm a Star Wars fan, so
it sounds like a bad Mel Brooks movie, like Spaceballs.
Yeah. Spaceballs. Great movie, man. I haven't watched that in a long time.
I think what did they call him? Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
Yes. Darth Helmet or something. Dark Helmet. Yes.
Oh man.
The Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you.
Right.
Oh, Antifa Alex. I'm on the other side of that. Mike.
Oh God. All right. No politics in the chat.
180 degrees. 180 degrees. Yeah, Blazing Saddles was funny too.
So, question on the trade here before get off the Antifa Alex stuff.
Yeah.
Do we want to do like a 111 call that's around 45-50 cents, or do we want to do a dollar wide spread, like a 107, 108 call, something like that, where that target is? I think I saw the target right around that 107, 108 area.
Yeah, so we have a lot of different options, I suppose. We could do an at the money spread. We could do an out of the money spread.
Yeah.
I would say 28 is probably the one we want to go. I mean, that's kind of. I don't want to do 21's a little too close. 14's a little too close. I like 28. If we do a debit spread, that would kind of change. Maybe if we do just a regular call. Oh, hey, $8,000, Jeff, on Goldstream alerts from Riz.
Awesome.
That's sick.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right, Crystal. Damn, Riz. Yeah.
That is awesome. Great job, Riz.
Let's see where the $106 is the profit target. $3 away.
Well, 28, 105, 106 is at 43 cents mid. Or, like I said, you could do like a 111 call if you want to just do that, and you can probably get that for somewhere around 70, 75 cents.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see. I'll pull up a bunch of stuff. So 28th, 103 call on DG. That's expensive.
No, I was saying 111.
Oh, 111. Wow.
103 is going to be real expensive.
I mean, if it moves up with us for us fast, it's cool. But if it doesn't, we're kind of
sunk.
Yeah. And then it's kind of expensive for just the regular ones. Let's go. Let's just look at. So I think I kind of feel like I'd rather do a debit spread on this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's look at the 104, 103, 104. So on this, if it moves to 103, that's not great, honestly, either.
What about the 103, 105?
That's better, for sure. But if we do, we basically need to move over the profit. Man, we just need to move to 10. Oh, wait, 105 is the profit target. Sorry, I was thinking, okay, 103, 105 is the profit target. So if we do 103, 104, and it hits 105, you get like a 17, depending on when, 15 to 20% gain minimum out, just jumped down. And if we do this if we do the out of the money, and it goes to 105, you get like 20%. Oh, 11%. Either way, these spreads aren't going to be super, super solid. This is we're over the net debit. Ideally, you want to be under half the spread width for entry, right, which we're not. What about this one though? We are under half of the spread width for that one. So if it goes up, yeah, we could probably do this. I don't know. What do you think between the out of the money or at the money calls? What do you guys think?
You want to do one wide or you want to go two wide?
We could do two wide. What's the two wide?
That's what I was looking at. I was thinking if you did the 103, 105, you can get that for less than $1.
Oh, that's a much better.
Yeah,
that's a much better one. What if we go at the money? What if we go at the money or sorry, that's at the money. What if we go out of the money?
Oh, I'm going to say.
Oof, that's not good.
Yeah, I think the 103, 105 is going to be probably the best one.
Yeah.
And that's for the 28th is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 28th too. So it should be good for us. 105, 106. Okay, so we're going to do this. DG, BTO, 28, November 25, 105 call. And then say sell to open the 28th, November 25, 107 call.
Oh, we're doing 105.
There you guys go. Let me see if I can open this position now before it runs away from me. It's 28th of November. The last 25 is the year. I type it out that way because that's what the options change do. That's how they show it. That's how they display it. But 28th of November is the expiration date. Not a lot of volume. I don't think that should matter for us. Let's see. Ooh, $45. Oh, that's 10.
What'd you just fill at?
79.
Thank you.
I'm going to try and get 79. It's at 80 for me. Oh, 79. You guys might be able to get 78. That was kind of easy.
Well, what was weird, the midpoint was 81. I was like, I'll go a couple of cents, see what happens.
Yeah, I don't usually get lucky on that with spreads like I do with just the regular options. So that's kind of surprising. Maybe it's a volume thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's the spread. Hey, so I don't know if you guys are on the free ride channel, but I gave you guys that SLV trade. I sent it out to the free ride channel. We're out of that. So go. I mean, I closed out. I think you're about where I closed out at. It was like a 22% winner. from yesterday. So go ahead and close out if you haven't, if you want to. I don't really know this price action. I mean, it could honestly, I don't know where it would go from here. We had a huge bear move today in silver, but then it rallied hard. So I'd rather take the money and run. That's from this sweep scanner we saw, remember yesterday?
Yeah.
So some good stuff on that, guys and gals. Who made money on SLV, huh?
There's a few people in the chat.
Nice.
A bunch of people making money on Jeff silver and gold streams.
Dude, yeah, Riz crushed it. That's $8,400.
Yeah.
Closed today. Jeez.
Nice job.
No kidding. That's nice.
Shannon got 77 cents. Shannon's maybe the best filler of
Folks,
profit.
always
panel.
beats us. Always.
She always beats us, man. Her and Cynthia are just great at it. Yeah. So 50%. Let's look at this. Let's look at the stats. I got in at it was a $2 spread, so I got in at 79. So we have a basically we could set a good to cancel on that. 50%. Well, if we get to one, let's just make it conservative. So if we get to 105, let's go ahead and set a 25% winner. That's going to be around the profit target line. Wait, what is the price? It was 106, wasn't it? Actually, 106. So if we actually get to the profit, 106.
99 cents will give us 25%.
But if we hit the profit target line at 106, we'd be 45%.
Oh, well, we can do that.
So what would that be?
45% would be $1.14.
$1.04. Okay, so go ahead and set a good to cancel order for $1.14 on that puppy. Did I move DG?
All right, guys. So you hear that? We're setting a good till canceled order for $1.14 on DG.
This way, if it pops like early morning or something and you're away from your computer, it'll just close out for you. And you can always, if we're at 20% and like it's kind of looking like it might go down, we can always get out. We can always edit this, but this just gives you a little bit of just a profit target to aim for. All right.
Yes, close would be a credit. You made a debit buying it, so you'll have a credit when you sell it.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see what else. I guess we can check FedEx. So VKTX is interesting. This thing is showing up a little bit on my free ride scanner. This isn't free ride scanner day, but I can't resist. 1128, 3.9 million for $40 calls, which is actually, I guess we missed that one. Maybe we missed this one.
Did you check out Merck?
What is it, MRK? What's the ticker for Merck?
Yeah. Yeah, MRK. I didn't know if you were grabbing it off my scanner or not, but Merck is.
Oh, is it on your scanner?
As well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Merck. MRK. It's not on any of my. Oh, wow. Dude, what's going on with Pharma today?
I don't know, but I was expecting to see a buy below that thing.
Yeah, let me open it up here. It looks like it hit it yesterday.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, wow, that would have been a good winner.
Yeah, they already went through the target.
Was that on there yesterday?
I did not see Merck on there yesterday.
Wow, that was good, though.
I saw it on there this morning, and I was just like, ooh, we need to look at that when we get into profit panel.
Well, this shows you the power of the wave indicator, even when we don't see it.
Yep.
Look at that. Call blew through the profit target today. Actually, look at the put, too, on last 2 weeks ago. That blew through the profit target to the downside as well. That would have been two big trades on Merck. That's cool.
Yeah, it would have been.
Very, very cool. What about FedEx? I saw that was on there. I don't actually, that was a long time ago call. So that's That's no good. At least for the wave indicator. I'm not saying that would be a bad one. It is popping today. I wonder if there's any sweeps coming up on FedEx.
What about Gilead?
Yeah, let's look at Gilead. What's Gilead?
GILD.
GILD. I mean, could be interesting. I mean, the call was printed actually, and then it didn't stop us out. No put was ever printed after it, so we're technically still in like an upward trend, even despite this big old candle. And we get in for basically the same price as we probably would have gotten in when that call was printed. Does this have good options? We can open maybe one of these.
Gilead? It ought to.
I would think, right? Yeah, they're decent.
Yeah, they're decent.
Let's see. What if we take? We'll go back over here to Gilead. $122, $123.
You know, 15. One thing I don't like.
What?
I don't like when I always look at the ETFs also. Well, in the free ride scanner, XBI has a bunch of puts on it.
Is that the pharma? Is that pharma?
Yeah, that's the biotech ETF.
What is it? XPI or XPY?
X-Ray Bravo India. XBI.
It does have a lot of puts on it. all kind of late. I mean, they're actually November 14th. Man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
What's the ratio here? Do we have any call? No, a lot more puts. Okay. How correlated are individual tickers and the ETFs?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, the ETF is very, very broad, of course. I mean, they'll usually have quite a few in there. But when I see the biotech guys moving up and then the ETF moving down, well, somebody's getting tanked inside of that biotech stock.
Yeah.
So something's going on. Yeah,
one of them's. So it's not XBI, some sweeps and some free ride stuff. So, what other tickers are on there? Any other good ones? I saw some ETFs.
Well, that XBI was the only one I saw. Let's see. What about IONS? IONS.
IONS.
Everything's just except for Dollar General and FedEx. Everything else is biotech.
Yeah. Huh. So this is. Oh yeah, this is another one.
Yeah, but everything's biotech this afternoon, it looks like. I'm going to refresh this, make sure. Yeah.
Someone said DG is running. Are we up on that already?
I hope.
Where's DG?
Let's see. Yeah, we're up 10% on it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, good timing.
7%.
Yeah, nice.
Popping around.
Nice.
If you're shopping drugs, J&J.
All right. I wonder if it's something with the Trump administration. Weren't they talking about drug prices or something? I think that was on Monday, last Monday.
Yeah, but that was Ozempic, wasn't
it? Was it? Oh, it was. Yeah. Okay. Was it just Ozempic? So let's. Hey, JD, you got any tickers on your watch list? We can run through the wave indicator.
I think he disappeared.
Oh, is JD gone? I wonder why he's so quiet. No. Okay.
Well, I guess we were boring.
Brian got out of SLV.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost internet and something happened.
Yeah, let me hit him up on Slack real quick.
What just happened? I stepped away for 1 minute and JD's gone.
JD left us, man. We were he wasn't liking the wave indicator.
It looks like he got disconnected.
I don't see him on what's his? Can you
He's
hit him
still-
up? Can you hit him
Yeah.
up on Slack? See what's going on.
Yeah, you guys do your thing.
Well, now I'm completely out of sorts. I have to come up with more trades.
You gotta come up with more.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Lily's another one that was on the free rides. Okay, so let me look at this one because Lily was on the free ride scanner a lot. I saw these things come in today. Look at that, and I believe it might have already hit 1,000. Also,
hold on. Are we out of DAL? What's the deal with that trade?
Yeah, let's go ahead and close out a DAL.
Okay, there you go, Sean.
What's the expiration on that? Yeah, let's go ahead and close it out. That did not. I think I'm surprised it didn't sell off.
Me too. There's JD. He's back.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you were so quiet. Then I looked over and you were gone. I was like, oh, I guess we were boring them.
No, I literally just stepped out for 1 second, came back, and I was like, JD's gone. Oh no.
See, Blake, you can't. The minute you leave, it all falls apart, dude.
It all falls apart.
no more bathroom breaks.
No more.
Look at DuPont.
Oh, dude, people were talking about this on my morning session. What's going on in DuPont, man? That's some crazy, impressive price action.
It was dead forever, and all of a sudden now it's moving.
I know. So look at this. I love this with the wave indicator, man. It just like shows you like this presaged this whole momentum run back here. So this is pretty high right now. People were talking about it, but nothing was on the free ride scanner. I don't know if there's any sweeps coming in. Hey, GD, I was going to ask you, did you have any tickers on your watch list? We can run through the wave.
Yeah,
scan?
actually, I was just looking at one. You might, I'd be curious to see what the wave theory says, or the wave indicator says about PSIX, Power Solutions.
You know what? I think this came up here today. Let me see. I swear I saw this ticker. Someone told me about it, or I saw this on I swear I saw it. Well, it looks like it's in a downward trend. The wave indicator is basically a momentum. So we just kind of jump on the momentum of a stock that's already running. So we don't try and time reversals or stuff. So
this would be a catching a falling knife.
Yeah.
I love it from a 2 Sigma standpoint. Plus the fundamentals are phenomenal. The earnings growth, the revenue growth are all really strong, and I'm looking to enter a 2 Sigma trade on that one. Let me see if I can find a different one that maybe 2 Sigma tends to be less about the momentum riding the waves higher versus finding reversals spots, right, where the statistics of reversion to the mean are more important from a 2 Sigma standpoint.
Right.
So they're not going to match very well with what you're doing. But let me see if I can. There are a couple interesting names.
Well, you look at that. I'm just going to see. We do have this J&J one. Let's see what that one would be. And we can also do stocks at the downside as long as there's a put like printed recently. This is not just a upside play.
Here's an interesting one that has momentum behind it in the last 10, 15 days. UGI is the ticker.
Well, makes sense. That's really it. Already blew through our profit target, but that would have been a good trade.
Okay.
Do you find stocks? When did that start showing up on your radar?
So that started popping up on the radar earlier in the fall, in September. So we've been tracking this one for a while. It's finally getting a lift to it, which it's taken a little bit longer for us. Typically, the average holding period on our trades is right around 30 days.
Uh-huh.
So this one's a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the, at least according to my indicator, it's moved pretty hard. So this Johnson & Johnson one, this one's interesting to me because we just did get a call signal. I don't know. I forget if there was one on Gilead. No. The LLY did not have one either. So basically Merck and MRK. Actually, Merck already had a call. J&J, another. I mean, I don't know if they're pharma stock. I wonder if they're in XBI or whatever the ETF name was.
Look up Nova Nordisk, NVO. I'd be curious. That one just popped up this morning as a 2 sigma buy.
Yeah. There's probably aren't that. Yeah, I mean I like the idea behind that because you're looking for just those statistical mean reversions. That's not going to be what the wave indicator shows, just because we're like trying to just like ride. Like you're going to be earlier on the trades for those than the wave indicator would be because you're looking for those mean reversions. Whereas I'm like, okay, once that mean reversion has happened, how much more?
Yeah, you're looking for mean reversion to 2 standard deviations above the mean.
Right, exactly.
Which is what it's interesting. I was looking at Dollar General, and that's exactly what's going on. Your upper band, your profit target is I think $2 lower than 2 standard deviations above the mean.
That's good, right? That's
like
a higher percentage thing. Yeah. So that makes sense.
So what about something like Whirlpool, WHR?
WHR, I like that stock. It's hot tub season, but it's not looking too hot.
Well, I was looking to see if puts were coming up on it. I was looking for short side stuff.
Oh, okay. WHR. Let's see. That would be a fun one to trade. No, I don't see anything. The best opportunity I see is J&J right now. We do have a call signal printed out on that.
Somebody in the chat mentioned a 2 sigma trade that we opened late last week. Is it ORLY? Oh, I'm sorry. I've got
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Okay, we opened a trade in ORLA.
Oh.
Well, which again is on your chart. That's going to look different. You're probably, it hasn't. You're not going to get a wave indicator on ORLA, but O'Reilly does look good.
Yeah, I just pulled up O'Reilly. That's nice.
What's the? Can you run that analysis? Like, what's the expected? I don't know, arbitrage or deviation move back up for O'Reilly. I don't know if you can do that quickly or not.
So we did get a green diamond on O'Reilly back on November 4th.
Oh, look at that. Boop. And then look what happened.
Reversed. So the target on O'Reilly would be, let's see here.
What?
Yeah, the mean is 97.50, so we're already above that. The next stop would be 103.57.
Dude, this is some crazy stuff. Why is it at 160? That can't be real. Why is it in like 30-cent increments?
They did a stock split.
Would that make it 33?
Yeah, they did like a 10-to-1 or a 15-to-1 or something like that stock split. They were up around $2,000.
Okay. Yeah, it was a 15-to-1.
15-to-1?
Wow.
Yeah. I was going to say they did a gnarly stock split.
They did.
When was that?
Not too long ago.
It was
maybe a month. June?
Dude, I've never seen options priced in 33-cent increments though. Is that why does that make that happen?
Well, the reason for it is because you have all these longer term options and they've got to split all those things down, and that's how they ended up.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And then you'll see weird stuff on the option chain. They'll have like, here's your weekly options or your monthly options, but then they'll have these 100 blah, 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 Q50, 60, whatever they throw on there. And so they go, what the heck is that thing?
Yeah. That's wild, man. I've never seen this. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of want to trade it just for the novelty of it. But so we could, I mean, potentially we could be early on O'Reilly. Let's flip off the wave indicator real quick.
I used to trade O'Reilly all the time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I used to sell naked puts on it, try to get exercise and flip around, sell covered calls on it. I did all that until they hit about $600-700, and then it just got too volatile to do that, and I just left it alone, and it just kept going up and up and up and up and up and up.
Yeah, wow.
So I haven't done that in probably, I don't know, 7, 8, 10 years, whatever it is.
Dang, yeah, that's pretty enormous.
I called it my flip flop trade.
Nice. I mean, potentially we're before, like, potentially we are above the 100. Where's the 200 on this one? 200. We are above the 200. A pretty big rally. Well, let's look. I just want to look one more time. What was it, J&J?
Oh, well, Graham's late, Dana, because 2 Sigma caught it on the 4th, which was a week ago.
Well, does Graham see that? Which one?
O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah? What is he doing with it?
He called it out this morning. Graham gave us O'Reilly this morning.
What's the trade?
What, Jana, what product is that in, or was that just on the opening playbook? It's for February. Opening playbook.
Okay.
Oh, then I couldn't go in there and look. Oh, he says Apex. I can check that out.
Interesting. Well, we are above the 100. We're moving up. I mean, this could be a pre. I would think if it moves up one more period, or basically if it moves up to like 99 or so, 99.83 or so, we probably will get a call signal on it. It could be pre-wave. I don't know. We'll look at. Let's look at O'Reilly. Let's look at January, and then one of these will be our last trades for today. J&J. What if we go to 19th? What is that? That's expensive. 120. That's 118. And then O'Reilly would be a little cheaper. 98.67. Are these the next prices? Okay, 98.67. $100 calls. $67. So if O'Reilly keeps going up, so let's say it crosses over the moving average line here. Let's say just make it 100 for ease of reference. We could get 16 to 20% winner. All right. We're going to do one, ladies and gentlemen. Which ones do you want to do? You want to do O'Reilly? We'll open it up to the chat, see which ones they want to do, and then I'll ask Jeff and JD, and then we'll overrule you if we want to. But I do want to see which one you guys want to do, O'Reilly or J&J. Phil says J&J. J&J. Blake is J&J, J&J, J&J.
Just ignore me.
Not O'Reilly. Mike from Georgia.
Anything but O'Reilly.
O'Reilly is too slow.
We're gonna have to call him Black Blake.
GE Jex on J&J says buy puts. Jex does. Well, for what expiration though?
Oh, he's talking about the Gex, Kane's Gex.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? Jeff and JD or J&J, or neither of them? Do neither of them look great to you? I'm cool with.
My leaning would be O'Reilly, but that's
Well, I'm leaning with JD here. I mean, I'm looking at the J&J chart, and yeah, they got an up day, but I don't see any steam behind this.
Kind of low volume, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they went up, they've dipped off, and now they're kind of back up to their highs. I think he got more potential out of O'Reilly.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna do O'Reilly.
Macro story as well, I think.
Yeah. So I wonder what expiration's looking good. They only have monthly, so we can do 21.
Well, that's 10 days out.
Or December 19th. Buy time. It's cheaper, $55 versus $67.50. Thoughts?
I'm just looking at the options here. So
Someone's saying J&J made a double top, which actually could change the whole equation. Not that we're well, not quite. Almost. I would say it probably could rally up to 109, 194 and then sell off. But yeah, it might not be able to break through to that profit target line.
So just trying to keep numbers easy in my brain here. Do the 100, 104, and it's only $1.78, and that's on the 19th. But if you do the 21st, you're not really saving all that much. It's $1.05.
So you buy more time for.
Yeah, you're just buying more time more than anything.
And you're going out of the money?
It's a 100, 104 for a little over $1. So you still got $3 to play with.
I see 177 here.
Oh, you're going out to December.
Oh, you're looking at 21?
Yeah, I was looking at just the 21s. But you're looking at 10 days that this thing's got to move also.
Yeah, to move up. Also, it has to go up to like, we get at 33%. It has to go up $7. That's kind of fast.
Was that $99?
Oh, wait, sorry. I was at J&J up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's only got to move basically 5, which it can do that in 10 days. But I think it'd be better if we did the DCEs and just give it time. And just even if it gets up to 105, go back. Yeah, look at that option strat there. What's the December's?
Well, 100, 104, it's not too hot of a profit payoff.
Yeah.
This is better, I think.
Yeah, that looks a whole lot better.
Though, if we go into next week with this, we don't get to 100. But so okay, so you like the four width spread?
Well, I mean, we can shorten that up. I was just looking for even numbers outside of those 30-cent jobs.
Yeah, no, right.
So, but if we did let's just look at this.
I mean, the 100, 101.33. I don't know. That's $1.33, and the spread width is $57. It's a little.
Well, you got a 98.67, 101.33. What is that? See, that's why I'm wanting just the evens to get my brain right.
I know. That's $1.25.
No, be 260.
Oh, the width, yeah.
So if you look at that, you can get that for $1.23. The 98.67 by the 101.33.
Yeah.
You can get that for $1.23, and that's on the 19th. If you do the 21st, it's $1.25 there, so there's not a whole lot of difference.
Decisions.
Yeah.
It's tough right now, man. I don't.
We might want to go back to Johnson & Johnson.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? We put on a trade. We don't always have to do multiple trades a day. One trade is good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
One high conviction trade is better than 3 half-baked trades, folks. But so one thing I wanted to talk about today. So JD has this. I was looking at this stuff. It's this arbitrage strategy, and I think that I know a lot of poker players, and I know JD, you're a poker player, so I know arbitrage is a fun little thing to think about in terms of trading and in terms of poker. But you want to get more into that?
Yeah, we could talk all day on poker.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do a poker lesson, folks. So pull out your notebook.
Panel.
I use my poker experience really quite a bit with this arbitrage daily opening bell arbitrage trading service that we just launched. It's super exciting and really driven and triangulated off of something we call the market scorecard that is AI kind of generated. Not scanner per se, but calculator of expected moves in the market, and we can use the market scorecard then to triangulate a trade pre-market off of what futures are doing, and depending on the size of the arbitrage will give us the direction. But yesterday was a good example where we traded the IWM, the Russell 2000, where on top of all of the other different things that we're going to share with folks in our presentation regarding the market scorecard and regarding what I call the true value cycle that happens pretty much every day in the market, or at least when the markets are open. The IWM trade was an example of where the SPX and the SPY, which is what I primarily will trade using the arbitrage strategy. The IWM was giving me some really cool indicators where the expected value on a trade in the IWM, without getting too complicated, think about it in terms of pot odds in poker, and the odds were in my favor to place that trade literally right out of the opening bell. And if you look at the IWM chart, disaster, right for the first 30 to 60 minutes of the trade. But it's a one-day intraday trade, and by the middle of the day, we were able to lock in a really nice profit, and really took advantage of the IWM trading below its 50-day moving average compared to the S&P and the NASDAQ, which are trading above their 50-day moving average. And combine that with the government shutdown talks and settlement, if you will, government reopening. Again, the probabilities and the expected values favored the IWM busting back through that 50-day moving average, and that's exactly what happened. So it's really cool stuff. You need to hear the entire presentation if you want to learn more. Encourage everybody to stick around, because I think Jeff and I are going to be going through all of the details of.
It's a really cool trade.
Let's get to it. I'm curious. I'm going to stick around and listen to it.
Yeah, I love trading the opening bell, and this is really awesome.
Yeah. So let's see. Jeff, did you have the book that you want to share with everybody, or should I open it and kind of drive?
I can put my driving head on here. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. I think I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys do that. And real quick, I just want to let all of our YouTube members right now. We have several people watching us on YouTube.
I'm going to step away just for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. We can do a little chit chat here. Everybody that's on YouTube, get ready. I'm going to post you a link and you'll want to come here because I'm going to be shutting off the YouTube stream in the next few minutes. So
get off the tube, ladies and gentlemen. Get off the tube.
That's right.
Come
Listen
to the
Alex.
yard.
There you go. And I'll just preface for anybody still in here. I just put on this last night for JD, and it was a great session. We had a lot of folks join. We had a lot of good questions in there. So I'm really excited that you guys are doing it again.
Rock and roll.
And it's perfect, too, because these are spread trades, and you guys just spent the last hour talking about spreads. So perfect.
I love it. I see some people made 150%, Dean, on this exact trade, on that exact trade he was talking about with IWM yesterday, which is freaking sick.
That is awesome.
Sick.
Can you grab my screen there?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thanks for saying something. Always feel free to, give me a little. Come on, Blake.
Come on, Blake.
Okay. Yeah.
The problem in the desert is you're hydrating all of the time, but then you're also taking bathroom breaks. So,
No,
Yeah.
I understand that. So,
all right, you found the deck, and
I did. I can get us started right here and start rock and rolling.
Awesome.
Get through all the nitty gritty stuff here first. That's always the fun part. So we develop tools and strategies to the best of our ability, of course, but no one can guarantee the future. In live trading, the alerts published here in real time from July 22nd and 25 up until, I'll just say current. The strategy is 54 and 20. I'm sure that's changed because you had to trade this morning, apparently, or yesterday. So with a 73% overall win rate and average return, winners and losers included, of 10.52%. Now, the average win targets around $880 based off a $2,000 starting stake. And every example you'll see today will be based on that same starting stake unless otherwise stated. Now, we cannot guarantee future returns. And noting that in trading, there's going to be losers. There it is. Now, we don't have a crystal ball or black box or anything like that prints out winning trades. Unfortunately, our work is designed to give folks an edge in the stock market, and I believe we're about to show you an incredible edge. But it's not perfect. We've had hot streaks, we've had some cold streaks. Even for looking for the silver bullet that prints out money each morning. JD is urging you to shut the presentation off if you're looking for that. But we believe that the results stand up against no other real-time systems out there. But remember, if you can't afford losses, you shouldn't be trading with real money, paper trade, get your feet wet, and all that good stuff. So, and with that, howdy, everybody. I am Jeff Smith. And today, my guest, JD, and I will be sharing a trade idea that could pay out $500 or more tomorrow morning. All we have to do is set our position up at the opening bell, wait for a subtle realignment in the markets over the next several minutes, and when it all goes as planned, we see a 500+ return hit our account before lunchtime. Now, I get it if you're skeptical. Most people out there have been told to avoid the opening bell altogether. But look at our trade from Tuesday, September 2nd here. Anyone using this unique trade could have set the position just after 9:30, gotten some time at the old gym a little bit, and come back before lunch to an extra $1,160 as the market realigned higher. Or how about the next day, Wednesday, September 3rd? Anyone following along could have popped in their trade at the open, then met a friend for coffee, and come back about an hour later to an extra $2,130 as the markets realigned lower. And what about the next one? Yet again, anyone leveraging this unique trade could have set the position just after 9:30 in the morning, maybe relaxed a bit at the pool, if you're in Tucson anyway. And while most people were bleeding cash that morning, anyone following along could have pocketed an extra $1,200 as the markets realigned to the downside. And that's a total of $4,490 over the course of 3 straight days. And keep in mind, none of these trades came from a fancy back test. They're not historical, woulda, coulda,